It's Mike from the Screw. Oh, it just started. What is happening? Stop, Mike. Stop. Okay. Skype's confusing me again. Hey, everyone, it's Mike from the Screwjob Podcast. Chris is back again.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi, Chris. Yeah, he already did it. I already cut him off. Oh, I'm slow. So I wanted to do a more in-depth thing about the Dungeon of Doom and how wacky a stable they were, but I said screw it, let's just watch a match. So Chris decided to sit down and watch another match after the Lawrence Taylor one, and for his reward, he's going to watch the Doomsday Cage match with me from Uncensored 1996. So this is pre-NWO. Hogan is kind of embracing his dark side in a way. Because they pushed him to his limit. So the Dungeon of Doom feuded with Hogan. Basically, the main thing with the Dungeon of Doom was WCW having Hogan fight all the big baddies that he fought in WWF to get him over.
From what as I've been told you, I'm as your fans might not like this. What I'm about to say is I don't know. Shut up. Don't sell people short.
I'm selling myself short.
Stop. I haven't watched much of WCW, but I heard they tried to do the Hulk Hogan as the American hero type thing.
Absolutely.
Before they pulled the NWO, so I'm guessing this is so this is definitely the time frame of when they're trying to do that.
Yeah. I want to say it was either 96 or 95. Starrcade. What the main event was Brutus the Butcher Beefcake versus Hulk Hogan for the WCW Championship.
They just barely changed the name. You can't get sued for it.
Yep, exactly. He was the Butcher, and then he was the Zodiac with the Dungeon of Doom. So basically, it was WCW's attempt to replicate the 80s for Hogan. Bye! Thank you for recording and ruining everything! I love you!
Oh,
she's great.
Oh, that's sweet.
Okay, sorry, what was I saying? Basically, Hogan was on the run. That's a salt shaker I'm shaking, by the way. Sorry.
I could just hear it. Yeah.
It was. Basically, oh my god, I keep getting sidetracked by stupid stuff. They're trying to replicate the 80s by fighting.
And nobody cares.
Fighting guys. They brought people like Savage, Beefcake, Luger was there. It was a big old mess, and the Dungeon of Doom was formed with the explicit goal to get Hulk Hogan over, which in a roundabout way they did when Hogan turned heel, but it was more of a delayed reaction. So in the lead up to this, Jimmy Hart turned heel, aligning himself with the Dungeon of Doom, and then Lex Luger joined because he was being managed by Hart, and Ric Flair and Arn Anderson said, hey, why not? We'll be in this match. And they had also Zeus from No Holds Barred is in this match.
Oh, boy.
Yes. This is years after No Holds Barred.
Of course.
And I lost my train of thought for a second there. I'm still thinking about Dennis Rodman, to be honest. He's still stuck in my brain. The worm. So basically, Arn Anderson and Ric Flair are in it. The Ultimate Solution, I think, was his name.
What?
The Ultimate Solution. He was called the Final Solution prior. Yes.
No.
Yes, WCW. He was a bodybuilder named Robert Swenson, and
WCW named their guy after what the Germans called the Holocaust.
Yeah, pretty much.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you're allowed to say that. It's shocking, I know.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah, then he changed his name to the Ultimate. They changed the name to the Ultimate Solution because they realized,
that's talking about extermination of the Jews.
That's talking about genocide.
Oh my! I can do what's. I knew that was a thing, but I forgot.
You just forgot.
Holy crap!
It's forgettable. Trust me. It's reasonable. It's reasonable to forget that. Then they changed his name to the Ultimate Solution, and then when he died, his family measured his biceps one last time. Yes, that's an actual fact that I know off the top of my head. The measurement, I don't, but I just know that this family measured his biceps.
I would be concerned if you did know the measurement
before cremation. Okay, so basically all this jazz is happening. Before becoming Big Show, the Giant was doing stuff. He quote unquote won the WCW championship. Then Hogan won it back immediately or whatever. Became a mess. And now we're here in Uncensored, which is a mess of a pay-per-view in general. It has like 2 great matches. I'd recommend watching.
Is this match as weird as like stipulations like the Punjabi prison? Or is it like up there though?
It's look, this is the one time this match happened, and there's a good reason for it, and you'll see when we watch it.
God. My body is not ready for this, but
I'm not ready, and I've seen the match before. I'm not looking forward to watching it again, to be honest with you. But it's Macho and Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage and Hogan versus the Alliance to End Hulkamania. So we're on Michael Buffer right now. Oh, here comes my dog. 2 hour, 9 minute, and 41 seconds where Chris and I are at. We're going to start at the 6 minute, 30 second mark. Chris, would you want to do the countdown?
Oh, I would be ever so honored. All right, countdown. 3.
No, 2. We start at 6:30.
Start at 6:30. So 6.5.
Okay.
What?
Well, all right, let's start over, right?
I'm sorry, I don't know how your countdown system works.
Well, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start the pay-per-view. So, whenever you feel ready, let's do it on the next roundabout. Okay, ready? So, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Start your pay-per-view. Okay, good enough for me.
Good.
Goonies are good enough. It's good enough for me. Yeah. Coming up. Press, coming up. Come on. No, she doesn't want any part of me.
Dude, what is that part of like his collar on that suit?
It's sweet is what it is.
It looks like it's missing a tie.
Here comes my dog, coming to ruin everything. Come on. Are you ready?
Oh,
ready. You just got sued by Michael Buffer. What? What about Tupelo and...
About Elvis Presley?
Something about Elvis Presley.
What am I looking at?
Oh, the sweet graphics. Early 90s graphics, am I right? Except this is 96.
That's their stage. I'm looking at it like, what is going on?
That's where the match is being held, by the way.
Oh, my God.
That's where the match is, and it also doubled as an entranceway. So that's a cool thing.
Huh.
But just like, look at this thing and where it's positioned, and then imagine what it would be like as a paying fan there in the arena trying to watch this piece of crap.
Imagine what it'd be like standing inside of that thing.
I bet it's cool.
I bet it's cool. Like before you, but like, you're not doing anything in it.
Yeah. Oh, the group of people ready to stop WrestleMania. End it. Oh, yes. Master of Figure 4, we got Ric Flair.
Oh, this is when he was still a 13 time.
Yep. So the question is, do I run and get all my Ric Flair stuff?
Also, I got a photo with Ric Flair.
He's a cool dude.
The guys in front of us, the guys that got the pictures before us were extremely hammered. Like, you could tell by the way they were acting.
Sweet.
Okay, so
Rick Miss Elizabeth is there, too.
Oh, so Rick isn't going to lose.
Okay,
he's not wearing the red trunks.
Okay, so I will give you $5 if you can tell me who the other woman is, because you'll never get it. She's dead now, by the way.
I'd have to look at her. I'm definitely gonna get it wrong then.
Well, Miss Elizabeth's dead also, but
yeah, I know Miss Elizabeth's dead.
I will give you her. She ends up marrying a future WWE World Champion.
That's vague.
Who we can't talk about. I'm not allowed to talk about him. I talked about him last week, and I didn't want to talk about him.
Is it? Am I allowed to say the name?
Sure.
Is it married to Benoit? Or am I just?
It's Nancy Benoit.
Oh, wow! I was half right.
It's woman.
So, wow.
Woman was her name, and there's Nancy Benoit.
Ew.
I want to say that's her.
Miss Elizabeth not wearing any color just looks wrong.
Yeah, with woman who she was not married, managing the tag team called Doom, which was Ron Simmons and someone else.
Ron Simmons and not JBL.
And not JBL.
What the actual hell is
I
this?
do like
the
I realize
instructions. I have to hit myself with a stick.
Oh, I get to hit you with the stick tomorrow morning? Or on Monday morning? Cool.
Is that? No.
Kevin Sullivan's in there. He's the Taskmaster. Oh,
that sounded lovely. Oh.
Ow, 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 ow. Presley. Oh my
Brian
God.
Pillman. Ooh. Wasn't that a thing where they made you think that Brian Pillman shot someone?
Yes, that was WWE though. WWE.
Yeah. I can't remember the specifics of that. I can't.
God.
I am not. As I think Dean Ambrose said it once when him and Rollins watched back their Hell in a Cell match. I'm not confident in the structural integrity of that.
I've never. Oh yes, American Made from Hulk Hogan's album. Hulk Rules.
He's had an album?
Yes, it's terrible. It's an AOR album.
Please tell me it's on like iTunes.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure you can find it on Spotify too.
Let me just type in Hulk Hogan and see what comes up on
He's got the red, white, and blue coursing through his veins.
Hulk Hogan.
It's what's the album called? Hulk Rules is the album's name. It's terrible. Macho Man Randy Savage's album is better.
Nope, it's just a bunch of podcasts talking about it. None of them that are you.
Not my podcast, oh man.
No, because you're not on iTunes.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Never.
Dude. I'll
never sell out to Apple. You'll never get me.
never get corporate America.
I'll fight you forever.
As we're saying this, as you're saying this, as this is probably going on YouTube.
Oh, absolutely. But I can't be discovered on YouTube. The algorithm's trash.
Algorithm is garbage.
Garbo, man.
Garbo.
So let's see who's in this match. Taskmaster's in it, which is Kevin Sullivan, currently married to Nancy Benoit. Fun fact.
Do you think Macho Man was still very upset with Hogan at this time?
Oh, absolutely, definitely.
Yeah, so he's probably like, why am I working with this guy again?
Because he didn't know what he was getting into. He was offered lots of money and not creative control like Hogan.
Poor Macho Man.
Yeah, poor Macho.
My dad loves Macho Man.
Oh, Meng is in there, I think.
Meng?
Or maybe it's not Meng. No, Meng's a WW.
Oh, it's already starting.
Right? Oh yeah, and it's Arn Anderson and
I was
Flair
gonna ask if that was Arn Anderson.
Yep, this is a top-heavy match, by the way. If it wasn't obvious, the Barbarian and Meng.
Speaking of Arn Anderson, let's talk about a bit of more recent news. I don't know if you discussed this yet, but Arn Anderson leaving WWE.
Really, he is?
He got released.
What's he up to? What's he going to be doing, man?
He has no idea. Like it shocked the world that Arn Anderson is released from WWE.
I'm on the Wikipedia page. On February 22nd, 2019, it was reported that Anderson had been fired from WWE. It was later reported this was due to Anderson allowing an intoxicated Alicia Fox to wrestle a match at a live event on February 10th. Well, that makes sense.
Of course, because Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
Alicia
Fox.
I lovely
No wrestling in this show, right?
segue into Alicia Fox. I can't stand her.
Her theme annoys me also.
No, the fact that she's still employed.
Yeah, well, whatever. She's gotten way better than when she debuted, obviously, but...
Let's focus on whatever...
What's happening in the match? This is not wrestling, by the way. This is just walking around and hitting.
This is a bunch of old men throwing punches.
Well, they're not all old yet.
Well, old by our standards.
Old by our standards, absolutely.
Even though I'm a young man of 20.
Well, considering a fourth of the people in the ring right now are dead, then yeah.
That's disturbing.
I know, right? Wait until they move down.
Yeah, and one of them is 70.
Yeah, Ric Flair's 70. And he got beaten up by Batista. Do I have your attention now? Huh?
I can't. Like, Batista, why? Why are you back of all people?
I don't know. It's cool. I'm fine with it.
I mean, I'm cool with it.
I like Batista. Unpopular opinion. I like Batista.
Blutista?
Blutista?
Some other third nickname?
Do you think he has a secret twin that we haven't learned about, and they could be Tutista?
Please, God, we need that. I need that in my life.
Who's Batista's stunt double? Let's get him in the ring and have two Tistas.
Please, somebody make that happen.
Yeah, look at this shot. This is what people are seeing in the.
Exactly,
We're seeing a good camera angle.
Exactly.
The arena.
We're getting good camera angles, but there's a ring down there. Like
it must suck to be live for this. By the way.
Yeah, it must.
Imagine if you're on the cheap seats.
I love how like these punches, you can tell they are not confident in this cell holding. Hogan doing Hogan.
He's hulking up.
Do you think this is kind of like the Raw 25 or the Raw 25th when like they had like this showing at like on a screen at like another location?
Absolutely not. This is WCW 95. They're so cheap. Also, Macho Man choking out Arn Anderson.
Even though Macho Man
don't seem legal. He's a face. They're total
Daniel
faces.
Daniel Bryan got fired for choking somebody out with their own tie.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan choking out Justin Roberts with his own tie.
Thank you. That's who it was. I was trying to remember. I knew it was something Roberts. It began with a J. It's weird. Hogan's or not Hogan. Flair isn't following the trope.
Yeah.
You know, not wearing red or whenever Flair wore red trunks, he was going to lose.
He lost, yeah. Except he was wearing, wasn't he wearing blue at 24?
Blue at his retirement match, which was
at his retirement, quote unquote. TNA.
God, the way the floor that is just buckling makes me very nervous. Everybody involved.
Like with even like the with the Mankind Undertaker.
Because him going through the roof.
That wasn't planned.
That wasn't planned. Him getting thrown off. That was.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but him going through it, even though now when we look back at it, it looks like it was clearly supposed to happen. It's disturbing to watch.
It wasn't made for that. Like if Taker was, considering like where that panel is, imagine like Taker being 2 feet or so forward when doing that choke slam, right? He would have fallen too.
He would have clunked his head and he would have died.
I mean, Foley got a chair got his tooth knocked through his nose by a steel chair because of that.
Yeah. Then again, it gave us that really iconic photo.
Yep. Also, I think Dusty just called them 2 devilish women.
Oh, here we're getting an angle of what we'd be saying, yeah.
Yeah, just that's what a floor seat's like in this.
I missed Miss Elizabeth, even though I wasn't even alive.
She was a good manager, good valet.
Manager, valet.
Remember when Emma was supposed to be like valet-esque type of that? Like harking back to Miss Elizabeth style, and then she just came out. When she was Emelina, and it's like, you've been so
Emelina. That was so funny.
She comes out with her mic.
Well, I think the story behind that is they saw that nobody cared about that angle, so they just took her right back to Emma.
It was like she didn't put effort into it or whatever.
Well, she wasn't. You want to talk about let's talk about things that they just dropped, because this match is very intriguing. By intriguing, I mean what is going on at the double figure.
Also, I don't think you can win until you get down to the bottom. I'm honestly fuzzy about the rules of this match. I blocked it out of my brain for a reason.
Yeah, this is quite interesting to watch.
Originally, I thought you had to leave the cage to win, but that's not the case. So,
how would you even get down to the guys on the other level?
It's doors and crap.
There's doors. Duh. What was I thinking?
Doors.
A
door.
Doors.
Durr.
Shirt.
Stan Darsh. What's he got? Is that he just dropped something?
It's like a vial.
Is that his drugs?
Is it probably a vial full of his pee or his own blood?
It's Ric Flair's Cialis.
The night before Christmas, part 2. Santa's on dialysis and he's missing a leg.
Macho Man and Hogan are throwing flour in their eyes, I think.
Oh, it's like the
such faces.
I know they're supposed to be the good guys.
I do remember
good guys in this situation. Oh.
I do remember specifically the end of this match and what weapons they use. It's gonna be.
I
won't spoil it. It's amazing. It's amazingly dumb.
Gentlemen.
Kevin Sullivan, the Taskmaster, and there's Meng.
M-A-N-G?
M-E-N-G, Meng.
Okay.
The Barbarians in there. And who else?
Across?
Luger.
Okay, I know Luger.
And there's Jimmy Hart.
Jimmy Hart. I had a Jax figure of him many years ago.
I want to get a Joe Cornette figure.
They make
one. But Well, he makes one. I'm sorry, I don't want to spend that much money on Jim Cornette. First I gotta get the, first of all, I gotta get the Vince Russo, what the heck is it called?
Figure?
No, I don't want a Vince Russo
Battle
figure.
Pack, Elite?
No. Oh my god, what the heck is it called? I should know, I have one. No, I don't. That's a joke for later once I remember the name. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm a stupid idiot.
It'll probably come to you by the end of this match. We got
It will. I got a long while to remember what the heck it's called.
We got another 20 minutes.
It's like when someone's stalking you, and you get a document that says, no, you can't be closer to me.
Restraining order?
Yes. Vince Russo filed a restraining order on Jim Cornette.
Did he?
And yes, and Cornette sells copies of it where he'll put your name in and autograph for you.
How much?
$10.
$10, really?
Yeah.
Not bad.
I think it's 10. It's like 10, 15, or 20. It's worth it in my mind. I have a signed Repo Man picture on my wall. It's worth it.
Nice.
Repo Man. I love that theme song. It's terrible, but I love it.
You want to know, like, good theme song, but I hate the individual?
Who?
Corbin.
Corbin, yeah, it's okay.
His new one. His new. Well, I say new, even though it's like over a year old. His newer.
You think you tell me?
The heck is it called? It's on my phone.
I bring the darkness.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I bring the darkness.
Baron Corbin is boring and balding.
I think who calls it? Yeah, it's MDT or My Damn Toys. I can say that and swear because it's his name.
Yes, you can say damn. That's an okay word.
Because it's his name. He calls him.
It's like whenever I talk about it's like whenever I have to talk about badass Billy Gunn, I can say ass in that case.
But My Damn Toys, he calls him Trash Corbin, and somebody sent him a custom Trash Corbin figure.
Oh, that's nice.
Which he just took off the leg, so it was just Baron Corbin's torso.
Is it just Oscar the Grouch?
Glued to a trash can.
Awesome.
It's really funny.
I was hoping it's like Oscar the Grouch levels of thing. Whereas like Baron Corbin in a trash can, like his upper half.
Well, his upper half is in a trash can.
Oh, okay. So it is Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah, basically, but it's
awesome.
Baron Corbin. What is happening?
I have a new thumbnail.
Hogan is trying to murder someone.
Oh yeah, he's trying to kill Kevin Sullivan.
Why? Hogan, you're the good guy. But again, it's kind of
because conspiracy theorists think that he killed that family that I'm not talking about.
God.
That thing I'm not talking about anymore because I've done my one match so far with him.
Right, I'm trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out what's even happening in this match.
Oh, a lot of random crap.
Oh, okay, I think this got hit low in the nether regions.
Dude, you should just like look back at some of the WCW stuff that Hogan did when he was feuding with the Dungeon of Doom. There's a promo where he goes into like this misty cave and he's shouting for some reason. And he goes up and he touches this fountain or something and he goes, "Ah! It's not hot." And then he like puts on like a black Zorro mask or whatever and walks around with a sword. It's amazing.
That sounds wonderful, actually. Apparently, speaking of action figures and, well, in this case, Hogan as well, apparently before originally Hogan was that whole legal trouble with the videotape, if you remember that. We were supposed to get a NWO Hogan Elite.
Oh, really?
We were supposed to get one, and we're not going to get one, I don't think, anytime soon, even though
what I want is I want all the Stings. So, like, every variant of Sting.
Oh, like Wolfpack.
So, like, Surfer Sting, Crow.
I think there was
just prior to being Crow Sting.
Here comes Luke.
Wolfpack Sting. Oh, they're out of the ring now, by the way.
Well, the Wolfpack Sting, I think, is a ringside.
Yeah. Well, Wolfpack is back because of Mass Destruction.
I
guess
can't
who's
get
here?
That.
Bad Boys of Wrestling.
Oh, here we go. Wait, isn't there another ring in the other direction?
Now they're fighting to this ring. Also, Zeus, aka the Z-gangsta, and the Ultimate Solution have not come out yet. So they'll be here soon, I'm sure. Come on, it's a microphone. Hogan, that's expensive.
Big lumbering beast. Was Hogan still on drugs at this point? Because it's pretty much unanimous. Sure Hogan was on drugs.
I'm sure he was. Well, yeah, probably not, honestly.
Oh, that was the worst thing I've ever seen.
WCW cared about their safety of their wrestlers. in a way.
Yeah.
Remember when they had no, it was Sid. You ever see that?
That's
That
like
one. I showed you that where Sid jumps off the top rope and breaks his leg.
Oh yeah, no. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, thinking about
They
that.
had him do that.
Mm.
Thank you, Russo.
Oh yeah, that was a WCW because I remember it now very
Yep.
vividly.
That's what I got my copyright. That's what I got my strike on.
Yeah, because it's such an iconic moment, and it's somebody getting their leg
Well, it
broken.
isn't really that iconic. It's more of a you'll never forget it once you've seen it.
That's what iconic means.
Is it?
Well, it's one version of what iconic can mean.
Okay.
Anyway, people are probably gonna say I'm wrong.
That's okay.
That's the internet for you.
No one comments on these videos. Don't worry.
Oh, 2 camera angles on the same thing. There we go.
Yeah, so Luger was supposed to be in the match prior to the Chicago Street fight. Then Hart pulled him out because, like, no, I'm gonna use my power of attorney to pull you out, and have you fight Hogan. What was that? That's a good question.
I was literally about to ask that question.
It's like a light or a camera or something.
Or a bag of cement. It's the Ambrose Asylum match, and he reaches into the backpack, and it's just
What a mess.
Just a bunch of cleaning supplies.
I was surprised that they bust out the tax for that, though. God bless Chris Jericho for taking that bump.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing I never do. I would never jump onto tax.
Yeah, that was like the one part of that match that actually made me go, wow, that happened.
Yeah, that was not expected. This has been spectacular is a false statement, and you know it.
Ooh, that actually kind of looked like it. The one hard looking hit.
Luger. Did I tell you that I have a Tinder account for promoting the podcast? That's Wes Luger.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding. I haven't used it in a while. I need to get back onto it.
Crap.
Also, Hogan is just flexing, and Taskmaster had a piece of wood for a second.
He ripped off 2 pieces of wood.
He's a strong boy.
He's
And now
strong.
Savage has the wood.
Now Savage picked it up. He's like, this is mine.
He's got Plank.
It's
It's Plank from Ed and Eddie. Use Plank.
I miss Ed and Eddie.
Yeah.
I love how we're supposed to be talking about this, whatever this is, and it's
Yeah,
just
this
like,
is what the podcast is about, by the way.
and they're just goofing it off, and just not talking about the match at all.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like this is what I generally do is unless I'm freeballing it. Unless I'm just watching the match, I'll just talk about other stuff. It's easy to do that when someone bounces off.
How do you feel about Ty Dillinger getting released?
To be honest, I didn't notice for a while.
Well, no, it happened recently that it was announced that he's going.
Yeah, I know. It's like I didn't notice until after it happened.
That's why like NXT call-ups like shouldn't be a thing anymore. Like just leave him on NXT.
Well, they should at some point, but like
I know, but
the problem with NXT right now is: are you making the company's next 2 stars, or are you making the next mid-carders and jobbers?
Which is what they've done with everybody. I like how Finn Balor recently tweeted, "I don't do well with championships," and then somebody I follow responded, "NXT would disagree with you," and it just shows a picture of him with the NXT title.
Yep. I think it's maybe still the longest reign. I don't remember.
Like, I was there the night it ended.
Yeah, I know.
I was in Lowell when I can say I can say where it was because I don't live there. But I was
at a
in
wedding.
I was in Lowell when it ended. I was in Lowell.
Yeah,
I was
in a
there. I
wedding
watched
in
it happen. It was my first NXT live event.
I was at a wedding in Springfield. Shout out to my cousin Christine. Love you. She actually watches occasionally. Yeah.
That's not over.
Mainly, she just puts it on the background when she's doing cleaning stuff, and it's like, coolio. Gives me views.
Gets to hear Mike talk.
Thank you for nothing. They're also trying to fundraise.
Intentionally listening right now.
They're thinking of fundraising that Patreon goal if they win the lottery. They're going to force me. What they want to do is
how much is that Patreon goal?
I think I put it as 10,000 or something. Something insane that I know it won't happen.
I thought it was 1,000. I'm like, I could do that if I want.
It's a big number.
Yeah, it's probably some really astrological number that I probably won't be able to receive.
I'll check my Patreon real quick.
I love how like mostly everyone's either wearing yellow and red or black.
Yeah, they kind of have a motif going.
It's gonna hurt.
Clothesline.
God.
Life.
Yeah, people were right about like the 80s and 90s. Big Clunky men.
Yep. Let's see.
Did you ever hear the story of how, or I know I keep talking about modern wrestling, man. If people listen to the last episode, which they should, go listen to it.
They absolutely should.
Exactly. Shameless plugging of your
great match from Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, Lord.
Yeah, it's 10,000.
It's 10,000.
So like it's a single donation tier where or not donation. I need to change the pledge. It's 10,000, and they have the sole determination of what I'm getting tattooed on my body. I don't want a tattoo. Oh, here comes Z-gangsta and the Ultimate Solution. I don't want something tattooed on my body. Yeah, I'm sure they want to put. Oh, who is it? They wanted to put a Colorado flag with a weed leaf in the middle. It's a family joke, but they want to put a Colorado flag with a weed leaf in the middle, and something. And I'm like, no, it has to be wrestling related. Make it Shawn Michaels holding a Colorado flag and a weed leaf. Call it a day.
Did you ever hear the story of why the Burn It Down bit was put in the Seth Rollins' music?
Because Vince didn't like the pause.
Which
even though it was already there.
If you listen to the song, it's still there.
It's already been there. It was there before too.
The pause was always there, and I love and Seth the question why it bothered him 2-3 years after the fact. I still look at now they're in the inside cage.
Now Z-gangsta and the Ultimate Solution are in the ring.
I still can't get over that.
What, the Ultimate Solution or Z-gangsta?
Yes.
Both.
All of this. What the hell?
Also, Z-gangsta does his one move for No Holds Barred. If you ever seen that movie, or the matches they had
heard about it
with tag team with Savage, where he just goes boom, boom, boom. He's also screaming right now. Yeah. Big scream.
Big scream boy.
Also, Ed Leslie, who is the booty man at this point, he used to be the Zodiac, but then he turned out that he said that all along he was actually just a spy for Hogan. See, there it is. There's that big boom. He was actually just a spy for Hogan all along. So basically, Hogan was
Michael Wood or whoever that is on the outside. I thought it was Hogan.
That's Sullivan with a pipe.
Okay, I completely got people confused.
You can look at the left screen.
Oh yeah, I don't know which one to focus.
Now it's in purple lighting. What?
What is happening here? It did nothing because he's too huge. How on earth are they going to eliminate this man?
How else?
You see what
how are they ever going to eliminate someone as heavy as the Big Show?
Exactly. Thank you. You got what I was going.
500 pounds. Can't get him over the top rope.
He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, that was a joke though, because it was always here comes the Big Show. Are you ever gonna get him over the top rope? He never won.
Never won. Roman won 3 times in a row. No, 2 times in a row.
Was it? It wasn't 2 in a row.
No, it was 2 because they kept.
He's only won 1 Rumble.
No, he's Roman.
Yeah.
No, he's won 2.
No, he's won 1. 14. The one where he got booed out of the building. Then, no, that was 15. 15 was when he got booed out of the building. 14 was Batista. 15 was Reigns. 16 was Triple H. 17 was Orton.
How many Royal Rumbles did Roman Reigns?
18 was, 1 second, I know this. 18, Shinsuke. And then 19 was Rollins. He's only won 1. Yeah.
Why the heck was it? I could have sworn he won 2.
Only 1. I should have put
wow, I'm very sorry. Because I remember they were the year that Triple H won.
That was when he was the champion.
Because I remember that was that's when I started watching wrestling religiously.
They tried doing 92.
They tried doing the Steve Austin thing because that's how they were billing it.
Well, no, they were doing a 1992 thing.
Yeah, when Flair.
It was Flair won. That's a great match.
One thing they don't WWE doesn't like admitting about the one when Shawn Michaels went from number 1 to winning or whatever. Or
it was short as heck.
It was short and it was full of a bunch of nobodies.
Oh yeah. Here's Arn.
Yeah.
Arn's looking presentable now.
Oh, here comes Flair.
Take his sweats off. Here comes Ric Flair.
Speaking of Rick.
Strutting.
Oh, strut. Oh, the strut.
I want to get his. I want to get
He's
his.
not even
Woo
doing
tickets.
anything. He's just starting. Do you think he's gonna fall?
I want to get his Woo scratch tickets.
They have those.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Make
It's
America
like
woo
I
again.
gotta go. Gotta get some Woo tickets.
Make America woo again.
Make America Woo again.
Remember he made the joke that he was gonna run for president, and that's what his tagline was.
No, I never saw that.
I think it was a video with like
That's
him and like
awesome.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, cool.
You need to look it up. It's oh god, Jimmy.
Shut up,
Ah.
Jimmy Hart.
He looks like me when I'm having way too much fun.
Way too much fun.
Yeah.
So like when we're watching History of Japan in class.
Yes. I don't know if Mike has ever brought it up, but the thing that Mike is doing is watching the worst movie of all
I
time.
watched Troll 2 in class pretty much every day.
every day, and I'm just sitting behind him
And he
watching
just
it
sits
over his
behind me and
shoulder.
watches Troll 2.
Like without the sound, I just make up my own little story of what they're actually saying.
I put the subtitles on, but it's too small to read.
Yeah, in fact, it's still funny. Still funny though.
I know that
there's
movie
the
by
big- there's
heart.
The big
Yeah, get him.
punch him in the
This sucks.
tum. Yeah, now I can see why you've blotted this out of your memory. This is unbearable.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It gets fun though.
Oh, that's
You're
powder. I thought it was like light reflecting off of water.
cocaine.
No, I thought it was light reflecting off of water.
Here comes the big booty man.
What? I know you've said that name like 7 or 8 times. Frying pans? Oh my
Frying
God.
pans. Yeah, it's a booty man who is.
Macho Man tripped. I don't know if you saw it.
I saw. Booty man is Ed Leslie. He's
Jeez, those
or
frying pans are denting.
Yeah, they're actually doing real headshots with frying pans. They're
Wait,
monsters.
wait, are those legitimate frying pans?
I think they're like aluminum, but still.
Yeah, they have to be like the aluminum, like, or what they say the steel chairs are made. Macho Man tripping again. My God, they're solid
Maybe
steel
don't
frying
hit them with
pans.
a
Oh my
bunch
God.
of-
Fine.
Frying pans, by God,
Luke-
frying pans.
This is all momentum trying to climb into this monstrosity of a machine. Oh.
Oh yeah, the finish of the match is so dumb.
What's
Also,
happening?
he's got a loaded glove. No, this is not a reference to the OJ case.
Oh, I love how like he's grabbing. He stops
Uh,
and then punches
instead
it.
of doing a full
Wow.
like follow through, I know, right?
Wow. Macho Man's covered in
That's
powder.
part of the dumb entrance. That's part of the dumb exit. But don't worry, the match isn't over yet.
Close it and lock it. That'd be. Oh no, there goes Macho Man again.
Savage forgot to pin him. Match is over. Get out, leave, go away.
What? The actual.
Yeah, yeah.
That's such like I think like if we look back, but we're obviously not gonna rewind it because we're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Thank you. I think there was like a moment on Macho Man's face where he realized he forgot to do something important,
You forgot to pin.
and then goes, "Oh crap!" and then runs back in.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
I've forgotten to lock my door, lock my house, like the door to my house or some other like things like that. But
You've
I
had
never
that
forget
moment.
do something like important, like pin a person.
Oh my God.
I've never been in a legitimate wrestling match. I have been to a wrestling training camp. It hurt a lot because I'm a thin boy.
Bet.
It hurt.
Oh, big
worth
boy.
it. A thin boy. I'm a twig.
You're a big dog.
Fuck bear.
Right there.
It's first time.
Oh my God, what a mess.
Holy crap.
This show.
This was a wonderful experience.
Was it wonderful?
It's a wonderful experience. By wonderful, I mean, what did I just witness?
Let's see how they're gonna end this on commentary. That's my question.
Oh,
We got like 2 minutes
okay,
left. Kind of want to see what happens. Oh, they're
Plugging.
plugging Nitro. Whatever. All right, time to end this paper. Time to end this stream. Okay.
All right.
What'd you think of that, by the way?
Wow.
So you've never seen that match?
No, I've never seen that before. I've never even heard of it. I've never heard anyone talk about it. Which is, I can see why, because I'm trying to wonder in my brain what
happened?
What copious amounts of drugs were they on to think of this?
They were on Hulkamania. So basically, this whole thing came about was Kevin Sullivan was the booker of WCW, right?
Is it his idea?
So he was just gonna have like a couple of people face Hogan. Hogan's like, no, we gotta have this guy, etc. So he can beat them all in one thing. And doing this, he let I just forgot his name, and Kevin Sullivan. He let Hogan let Sullivan do some more like actual creative booking with him. So it was basically like cool ends justify the means of why this happened and all that crap. So that was just about one of the worst matches I've ever seen.
I have seen some pretty bad matches. I mean, I used to watch Raw every week.
Man, I need to get a copy of Heroes of Wrestling. We'll watch that. Yeah, it's very bad.
Yeah, that would be.
There's a negative 5-star match on it. I think this is also a negative 5-star match. Fun fact.
Wait, match ratings can go into negatives?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm learning so much today, and I'm on spring break. I don't feel like I'm back. Spring break. And we're sitting here watching.
Oh yeah.
The worst wrestling matches of all time.
It is. Well,
it is.
Wrestling is great.
Wonderful.
And now you know why that Lawrence Taylor match was slightly better.
Yeah, now I understand that completely.
It's a good main event. It's better than the main event of WrestleMania 9.
We don't talk about that.
We don't.
Actually, yes, we do. Idiots like us talk about that.
This is a negative 3-star match, by the way, what we just watched. The Tower of Doom cage match, 2-on-8.
Oof.
Yep. All right. So yeah, that wasn't as much fun as you thought.
Yeah, no, I don't know what I expected, but it sure is. Everything wasn't that.
It was odd, wasn't it?
It was indeed very odd. I want to know
the frying pans.
Frying pans. Oh my god, that was funny.
I didn't expect that today, or I did expect it.
I don't know what I expected when I got up. I don't know what I expected when I got up this morning, but it wasn't this.
But yeah, spending half your day watching wrestling with me.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Pretty fun.
Now
I have you hooked.
You got me
stuck in.
Now this is a permanent residency.
Like Lesnar's beef hooks. Got hooked in.
Yeah, like those stupid tattoos that he has on his back that you can't really notice because he's too busy screaming Suplex City.
Okay, you want to plug yourself again?
Yep, I'm plugging myself like a shameless word that I'm not going to say because I'll get hit with a stick.
You're already getting hit with a stick on Monday.
Okay, shameless whore.
Okay, well, I hit you twice on the stick on Monday.
Now you know why I didn't want to say it.
Oh, well, you made a fool of yourself, Harry Potter. You're a fool, Harry Potter.
Alright, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on the tweeters at GIJoeMasters. And again, not going to plug my YouTube because I don't upload anymore. Or if I do, it's about random crap that I just feel like talking about at the moment.
Coolio. And so, you know all my stuff. I'm going to say it again. Facebook, Screwjob Podcast on Facebook. Twitter, at Screwjob Podcast. I like how you're doing the fingers with me along.
Yeah,
Three is Patreon, patreon.com/Screwjob Podcast. So, yeah, that just happened. And to end this with a crappy Macho Man impression, why not? Oh yeah, don't watch this match, yeah.
Save yourself from doing it.
All right, I felt pretty good about this. All right, thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye, everybody.